Okay, Dragon Quest II Part 4. I'm taking the scenic route back to Laurasia. Why not? Ooh, a healer! Now, hopefully I hit him first. Yeah, they like to heal themselves. I got lucky there. Sometimes they just continue healing themselves over and over again. I got a slot token for my troubles, though. That was cool. I'm down with that. Alright, 3 Drakis. Simple, simple. Okay, now you gotta kind of do this, like, loop around here. And then you actually go right up north, and that's where Laurasia is. Okay, 2 slimes and a giant slug. Haven't seen the slimes in a while. Oh, one of them ran away! I'm already a badass. Got slimes running for me like, no, don't kick my ass! Which side is my ass anyway? And if you get that reference, you are a true Dragon Quest fan. Alright, let's just talk to the king. What up, Pops? Welcome back, Prince Lodo. The Prince of Kanak came looking for you, Lodo, but when he heard you went to Kanak, he left to find you. Anyway, yeah. Alright, another 110, yeah. Alright. Go kill Hargon. But at higher than level 6! I got a real cheap in here, might as well utilize it. I'll be able to buy that sickle, too. Alright, off to Leftwind, because he's actually not at Kanak. I mean, the first time you play, you're supposed to go all the way to Kanak. And then they're like, oh, he's not here yet, and then you gotta figure it out on your own. But here we have a big slug, 2 slimes. Make it 1, because 1 ran away like a coward. Although I guess really, I mean, I don't know why slimes attack adventurers. Who are they going to find that's weak enough to actually get their ass kicked by a slime? Here we are. I believe he's at the inn. That's the way I seem to remember it. Yep, there he is. I'm Prince Drew of Kanak. Could it be you're Prince Lodo of Laurasia? I searched high and low for you. Let's join forces and fight as one. Alright. So the first time in the history of the Dragon Quest series, we have a second party member. And we'll get a third. Alright, let's talk about equipment. Because it's going to be a while before the third party member joins. I'm going to want to optimize everything. Okay, so first things first, I want to buy a sickle. Well, I want really 2 of them, but for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the sickle. So I'm only going to get one. I'm going to give it to Lodo, and I'm going to equip it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to... hold on, that's... Hold on, you got to actually... Okay, I'm going to take his knife, and I'm going to pass that over to Drew. And then we go over to Drew, and we're going to equip the knife, which brings us up to 16. And then, let's see. I can sell the club. Oh, no! No. Yeah, you only get 45 gold for it, but... Okay, so let's see, what else do we need? Well, I mean... I want to get a sickle for Drew, but that costs 330, and they both are going to want chainmail. That's going to be expensive, so we're going to start grinding. Dragon Quest is a lot of grinding, but let's start doing that. Thankfully, I know where you can fight stronger monsters. It's an iron ant. Hold on 1 second, I'm just looking at the old email. Alright. Oh, hell. It's going to take the bulk of this video grinding up for money. What do we got? 2 Iron Ants and a Draki. As you can see, Drew is not nearly as powerful. He's a lower level too, I think. Let's see, what level is he? He's level 1 right now, yeah, so there you go. Here's Kanak. But actually what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go here through to this shrine and well, actually let me head in there and tell you what's up. So look. Have you been to the shrine south of Laurasia Castle? No, not yet. My brother should be there waiting for you to come. That's not really important. Please go see him. Please go right through. Oh, you can go through to Hamlin, but there is other stuff to do. And, ooh, Babbles. Babbles can be a pain, man. They can poison you, so you gotta be careful on that. But that's the stronger monsters I was looking for. Alright, Drew, finish him off. Fuck you, Drew. You gotta level up a little. And Drew reached level 2. Hit points up by 3, magic up by 6, strength and guard on up by 1, agility up by 3. And I believe it was 390 for a sickle that I wanted. It's gonna hang out right around here, you know? Another 3 Babbles. Well, the other was 1 Babble and then 2 Babbles. Yeah, you gotta be careful, because not only are they a little more powerful and Drew's weak, but they can poison you. Use that herb. Okay. 3 giant slugs. Nice. That should end it. Okay, Drew reached level 3. Hit points up by 1, magic points by 4, strength by 2, guard by 1, agility by 2, and he learned the spell Fireball. Very cool. Drew's actually, and by the way, yeah, if you were playing it, you got different names. The names change like pretty much every time you play. He's pretty much not that useful, actually, because the princess has much more powerful magic, and the hero is just much more powerful character, and he's sort of the guy that does both. He's a mixture of fighting and magic, but he's not particularly good at either one. So especially towards the end of the game, he actually becomes kind of useless. And that'll end it. How much money do I have? 263. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to go too far to the west here, because then the monsters get ridiculous. There's 2 Babbles. Okay. He's a sorcerer. Luckily, there's only one of them. I was able to take him out pretty good. Sorcerer. Just this wandering guy who does magic and just attacks you, but he doesn't even get to attack, because I just sickled him to death right away. There's another one. There's another sorcerer. Alright. And I just reached level 7. Hit points up by 1, strength up by 9, guard up by 1, agility up by 3, and Drew reached level 4. Hit points up by 3, magic points up by 2, strength by 1, guard by 1, agility by 2. And, you know, I haven't shown off the Fireball spell. It's not anything really impressive, but in the next battle, that I get the chance to, I'll use it. Especially if it's Babbles. And it's Draki's. I'm gonna use it anyway. Oh, he has heal, too. He comes with that. You might not realize that unless you look in his magic. There you go, so. But yeah, at this point in the game, you really should save your magic for healing. I just wanted to show the spell. 300. Alright, I need another 90. It takes a while, but... you know. You need to level up, too, because he starts off at level 1, so... Oh, Babble's attacking right away. In this case, I am going to go ahead and use Fireball, just because... bet you want to take these guys out before they poison you. I've been lucky so far, but... critical! Yeah. Actually, I'm going to have Drew heal himself. Oh, he doesn't have enough magic points? I thought he would. Oh, it costs 3. Alright, well, I can fight for a little while longer before I have to head to an inn. More babbles. Ugh, Drew just got himself poisoned. Critical! Good lord. I think I have an antidote. Yeah. I'm gonna head over to Canuck and stay at the inn now. Oh, this is an item shop. I say a bed, but... is it over here? That's the castle. It's up north. Here we are. It's a little more expensive, but... how much money do I have now? 308 gold coins. Seems very time-consuming, but, you know, that's sort of the nature of Dragon Quest, and, it's worth it, though, because then you have an easier time. Because if I was to go to Hamlin now, oh my god, forget it. I got my ass kicked by the enemies there. Yeah, I always buy the weapons before I buy the armor. Some people buy armor first. You know, my reasoning is that as long as you don't, like, overextend yourself fighting very powerful monsters... you know, you should survive, and more powerful weapons means, you know, the enemies are there for a shorter amount of time, so they don't have as many hits on you, and also you leveling up in that point, and your guard will raise, so... and then after that you get the armor, and that's like just like extra protection. You know. So that's sort of my reasoning there. That's the way I do it in Dragon Quest. In some games, it's different. Some games I go for armor before I go for weapons. But, I'm very offensive in Dragon Quest. I'm all about doing a lot of damage. You know, so I tend to favor, weapons and spells, you know, and just, you know, instead of keeping myself really protected, I'll just heal myself with spells, you know. Okay, Drew just hit level 5. Okay, hit points by 2, magic points up by 2, guard up by 2, agility up by 4. Getting there. Of course, then I have to get 2 chainmails, and that's gonna be time consuming, but be fighting better monsters though, so. Oh, Loto just got poisoned. I don't think I have any more antidotes. I would have to go back and get one. Yeah. That's also the one good thing is you don't take damage with every step. It's like every couple of steps you take damage. So there's that as well. You don't take damage in towns, as you can see. Give me an antidote. I'm just gonna buy another one just to have one on hand, too. Alright. Just use it. Well, I'm going to end the video here, actually, so I will see you guys in 2 days with more Dragon Quest 2. Have fun!